Hello community, welcome to Haven Island. It took a couple of days to make this playthrough, I'm not gonna lie, but it's pretty much rock solid. I mean, you cannot fuck this up. Even the biggest beginner in the game cannot fuck up this guide. I've made it absolutely solid. But first things first, you're gonna have to make your way into the Shark Hut and call with me over Trova. This is the loadout. Now the Krugermeyer, this is a Krugermeyer, even though it doesn't say so. It's the Krugermeyer you unlock from Freelancer. You can take any Krugermeyer you like, and I do suggest you take a Krugermeyer because for some close quarter distractions, it is the better tool. Also, we have a lockpick, we have an electronic key hacker, and we've smuggled our sniper rifle where the security tower is. And we're starting the default location. You can start in the Shark Hut as well. You're gonna be just about the same time as I am. I mean, it's not gonna be any faster if you start the Shark Hut because you still have to unlock the door, you have to get in. It's gonna be very similar to the time you're seeing right now. But first things first, we gotta call her, right? We gotta call her just to get her on the move, right off the bat. And then immediately we're gonna make our way into the mansion area. Now, Haven Island, this map, I've been playing it for the last like a couple of days. And I gotta be honest, I've somewhat enjoyed it. It's very similar to Vice City in Miami. If you've ever played like GTA Vice City and things like that, just the palm trees and everything else, and it's just very, very good looking. It's very beautiful, and there's no alligators like there are in Florida, so it's a pretty decent map. It's sort of grown on me. I think Isles Gale and Haven Island are the two maps that I've started enjoying a lot more since Freelancer. I think I really hated them before, but I think they've sort of grown on me a little bit, and I do enjoy them quite a bit more. And they do have their problems, but I've been able to iron some of them out. Now, first thing, of course, here, the camera evidence, right away, the first thing you do. You waste no time, just take care of the camera, and right here we're gonna grab this newspaper. Now, this is very important. This newspaper is pretty much the OG of this map. We're gonna take down so many people with this newspaper, I mean, countless, you're gonna see. But anyways, right here we just wait and take out the Krugermeyer. Now, this is tricky, but I'm gonna show you how to do it. And you can't fail this. If you do it the way I do it, you will never fail this. It's impossible to fail this, I promise you. I've done it 100 times. I've never failed it. It will work every single time. I am giving you a 100% promise. Switch shoulders, sit behind there, and shoot right there, right above the toilet. This will be a pistol distraction that will work every single time. Like, no ifs or buts about it. This will work every time. And now we take both of them down, and we start picking up their tools. The weapons, tools, everything, right? Pick it up. And as we pick it up, you know, we want to hide the bodies. And this is key in Haven Island, because in Haven Island, it's a buggy map. Guards can see bodies through walls, and they can also see bodies through very large distances, which I'm going to talk about a little bit more as we get later on to the guide. But we're going to fix the jacuzzi, and we're going to dump this rifle here. Then, you know, get into cover, and we're going to, again, use another pistol distraction so she sees the rifle. The only reason we're doing this is so we can get her out of the area quickly. If you don't want to do this, if you think it's a little bit too risky for you, all you can do is just wait. You know what I mean? She's gonna turn around and you're gonna be able to walk downstairs. You don't have to do this, but it is faster and it's actually pretty safe. Most of the times, like, you have almost no chance of being spotted. Just take a good cover behind the wall, shoot next to her, not too close to her, just enough to get her attention in that direction, and you will get that done. Then with the electronic key hacker, we're gonna make our way downstairs, and now we're gonna head to the USB. And I like to pick this up as a good sort of non-lethal melee. It's very useful. And right here she's gonna come. This is a mission story, so this will work no matter if you're a little bit faster or slower than me. This will work. We bump and we hit her. And then over here you throw, and as soon as you throw, get out of the way. Like, as soon as you throw it, get out of the line of sight of the guard. So that way, even if he sees it hitting him, you keep sound assassin. And the reason I like to bump the NPCs, I want to make sure I'm as close to them as humanly possible, because that way when I hit them, they can only fall forwards, and not only that, but it limits the chance of anybody being able to see me from the side. You know what I mean? Because I'm as close, it becomes like the smallest amount of range to hit them. So it's the stealthiest option. We take this banana's key, so don't forget it. We unlock both of them, right? The one we take only the banana, and the other we take the USB. And now we're out. We're never coming back here. This is the only part of this guide that takes place in the mansion area. This is it. Everything is finished. From this point on, we are never going back here. And this is by far the worst part of the map, but it's also the most solid part of the guide, probably. I mean, you cannot fail this thing. You really can't. There's no one to really spot you here. There really isn't. I mean, if you just do it the way I showed you, you're never gonna fail this part. Ever. I mean, you really can't. This is the safest part of the mansion area. The worst part is on the other side, and sort of at the back as well. That's where there's a lot of see-through walls and a lot of problems, but we're not gonna go anywhere near. Now, Vetrova's waiting for her, for us. She's waiting for us, so we just have to make our way to her. And we already have everything covered, so we just have to talk to her. We have to listen to her life story, which I'm gonna skip in this video because there's no need to do that. So let's just make our way to her. She has to start a conversation, which I don't understand, but that's how it has to be done, right? So we're just gonna wait for her. She's got chicken breasts, but she's got nice legs, and everybody knows legs are better than boobs. So anyways, we're gonna start the conversation, right, with the toggle. And here I'm gonna skip it a little bit forward because there's no reason to just sit around and wait for her. So right here, she's done. You're telling her to call her, and then immediately, as soon as you get that pop-up, press it and just walk away. And we're gonna go to the spa area right now. There's no reason to wait. They'll continue the conversation even if you take off, which is the better thing to do because there's no reason to waste time. And we do have to take care of some things in that spa area. There is a little bit of things to be done there. And that's where we're gonna be eliminating both of the Stephen Bradley and Ludmila. So we gotta take care of some stuff, get rid of some NPCs. First off, don't forget this, get up to this lady and book the massage. This will turn the trespassing area into a non-trespassing area, which is very, very important. Make sure before you get in here to quickly toggle the button, talk to her, and the trespassing area is gonna be gone. And you can walk freely. From that point on, even after the conversation with Ludmila, you can walk in here as many times as you like, and the trespassing area is no longer a problem ever again, so do that. Now, this girl, this is one of the female massagers that we need to take down. It's very, very important. Otherwise, there's going to be problems later on. So just make sure to take her down. It's very easy. On and off, and then you take her out. Take the key if you want as well. It's going to skip you a little bit of time. Over here, there's an apple. If you want to take it, it's like a coin destruction almost, the apple. It's very good. But you can't knock people out with it, so keep that in mind. Now we're just waiting for Ludmila. She takes a while. So as you can tell, you know, we weren't the fastest, but yet we had just enough time to wait for her. So, you know, it's not a problem. You don't have to be a speedrunner to get through this part. And she's gonna basically, you know, talk to this woman and give hell and all this bullshit, and we're just waiting now. Sadly, there is quite a bit of dialogue going around. If you haven't heard it, maybe it's a good thing. If you have heard it, maybe not so much. But just follow the legs and you'll be fine. Just follow her and she's gonna take you where she needs to take you. And technically you can eliminate her here, but it's not worth it. We're gonna do a much better elimination later on for everybody at the same time. She's gonna tell you to follow her. We don't follow anybody, so we're just gonna walk in and she's gonna come after us. There she goes. Come on. She's very slow. But that's what you get when you deal with NPCs. So anyways, right now she's gonna ask you to give it to her. I wish I would, but not possible right now. Anyways, we're gonna give her the USB, and from this point on we can just walk away. We're done. As soon as we've given her the USB, things are gonna take care of themselves. We don't need to stay and listen to the life story of Tyson Williams and all this bullshit, and you know, there's a lot of dialogue that is just unnecessary. But right here, make your way to the bar area and grab these 2 coins. They will come in action very soon, and you'll see why. Basically, coin distractions. If you put a coin on the ground and then you lure somebody with a peekaboo technique, they will sort of follow to the coin. They'll go to the coin. It's very strange, but you'll see, just in a moment, you'll see what I'm talking about. So Jason Portman is next. We have to take him down. It's crucial for everything to sort of fall in order. Jason Portman has to go. If you remember, he's the guy from Hokkaido who's bandaged up, who looked like Hush. Right there, 1 coin over there. We used the banana we picked up from the underground facility right there. And now we open the door and we just stand in front of it. Just like that. And the trap is set. We have everything in order. Everything is in motion. You know, it's pretty much completely foolproof. All we have to do is wait for him. There he is, right? And if you see him up close, you can tell that he's sort of been plastic surgery abs and things like that. Like, his muscles are more from plastic surgery than anything else. But anyways, we're gonna make our way in here. He saw enough of us. And as he walks right in, he's gonna go directly to the coin. And he's gonna fall on his face. Just like that. Well, on his back. But anyways, hide the body. And that's pretty much it. That's the mission story done. From this point on, we have taken care of everything. There's nothing left to do except to make our way to the sniper nest and prepare ourselves. I mean, this is pretty much everything taken care of. However, there are a couple of NPCs that are better off taken care of. Better off just to sort of get rid of them. So we're gonna do that right now, just to make things a little bit easier later on, just to make things a little bit cleaner, because they may cause you some problems if you don't do it. Right here, any moment now, she's gonna get a phone call that Jason Portman is gone. Very important, that phone call, because then she's gonna sneak into the hut, and she's gonna basically look through his computer and everything else, and that's gonna cause the mission story to finish. Right here, get massage. So the only reason we're doing this is because this is how we lure one of the other women who works here to sort of come into the room and give us a massage. And we don't necessarily want a massage, we just want to lure her so we can take her down and hide the body. And we're not gonna hide the body necessarily, as much as we're just gonna put it in a position where it cannot be seen from distance. So right here, around this table, we're gonna try our best to just sort of hide her like this. Now, Haven Island is broken, and you should probably know this by now. So the guards who are sleeping, the guards who are next to the sniper nest, can see if there's a body right here. So if you knock her out, they can see that. This is the reason we hide the body, because otherwise they'll be able to see it, and vice versa, she can see if you knock out somebody in the sniper nest. So those are two things that are very deadly to you, and you don't want to do that. But right there, jump out, knock out this guy. This guy can also see if you knock out anybody in the sniper nest, even if they're already knocked down, even if they're just lying on the ground, he can see the bodies. So this guy has to go. This is just sort of one of the issues of Haven Island. Bodies can be spotted from ridiculous distances away. Right here, grab your briefcase. It's easy to miss it because it's black and it's next to black, so a bit easy to miss. But anyways, right here, crouch, knock this guy out. And we have a little bit of time, we can hide the bodies. It's not necessary to hide the bodies. The bodies are not going to be found by anybody, really. Though, to be fair, it's better for them to be in this room rather than outside, because on the exit, one of the guards is going to turn around and he can spot bodies if they are outside. So there shouldn't be any bodies right here. Then this guy, you know, he's going to make fun of his friend because he's fallen asleep. And all you have to do here is wait. You just wait. Don't do anything crazy. Just wait for this little interaction to end. He's gonna turn around and he's gonna drink from his bottle. This right here, and keep in mind, make saves. Really, I'm not doing it myself, of course, because I'm showcasing here. But make a bunch of saves. Right here, Swinsky turns around, make your way to the ladder, and you're just gonna sit right here. You're not gonna get spotted ever here. This is the best place to be. You can also stay on the staircase, that's also safe. But this is just a little bit safer, because he never looks at you and you can just sneak behind, knock him out, and then knock out this guy as well. Just because he's sleeping doesn't mean shit. I mean, he can still hear any distraction. He can hear you carrying a body to the ground, like literally dragging a body on the ground. He can hear that, and he can see you, he can spot you. So he is very, very tricky. Like, make sure to get rid of his ass. Like, do not just let him sleep. Trust me, you can pay a big price for that if you do so. He can be very, very deceptive. But right here, we just have to make our way up. Now, from this point on, everything is pretty much in order. There's nothing left to do. All we have to do really is wait. All our targets are taken care of. You know, we're gonna get the kills in just a moment. So I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. Now, you see this doctor right there? He cannot be allowed to make his way into the mansion area. Well, he can be in the area, but he cannot be in the mansion itself. He cannot be allowed to enter the mansion. If he enters the mansion, everything goes to shit. Because Tyson Williams' natural loop is Tyson Williams is gonna isolate himself in the toilet, but if this guy walks in, a mission story is going to begin, and he's gonna skip that part, and he's not gonna isolate himself, so make sure, distract him, scare him. Now Tyson Williams, he is behind on his loop here for me. He should be much farther ahead than he is. Because of that, I realize a single distraction is not enough. We need to do more. So I'm gonna shoot again right next to him to scare him. Now, don't be afraid. This will not have any consequences on what's happening with Tyson Williams. You can cause as much chaos downstairs as you want. It's not gonna affect anything upstairs. So that's fine. One pistol distraction, well, it's a bullet distraction actually, not a pistol, but one bullet distraction. You need to prevent the doctor from being able to get into the area, into the actual mansion. If he gets in there, I'm telling you, then it becomes very tricky. So right here, we are safe. He's not going anywhere. You know, Tyson Williams, any moment he's gonna make his way to the toilet, and we're gonna get 3 kills immediately. Now remember, we are gentlemen, so ladies go first usually, right? Right there, ladies first. Boom, headshot. Then the other lady. Boom, headshot. Then from there, Tyson Williams, he's gonna make his way to the shitter any moment. He's a little bit slow, he's a little bit behind his loop. Now, don't worry about him, it's too late. He can't change anything. At this point, we've got him. And you see also the distraction I've made earlier, you can see exactly where I've shot right above. But right there, boom. Immediately. This is it. The bodies will not be found, I promise you. Tyson's bodyguard will not look for him, they're in the same room, and he will never look for him. The other two bodies will also not be found. I've waited for multiple minutes after this, nothing ever got found. This is it, this is safe, all you have to do is exit. Make sure you're careful, make sure to look at where their heads are on the exit, the security guards. Make sure they're not looking back at you, you know what I mean? Like if they are, just wait a moment for them to look straight or look to the other side and then exit. You really don't want to get spotted right at the end. But anyways, with that being said, this is it. Haven Island, Sniper Assassin, Silent Assassin, Suit Only, everything all at once. A default Haven Island playthrough. I'm done with this map. I mean, as much as I enjoyed it, I am done. This took days to create, and I am not going back. I don't know what's next. Santa Fortuna, Paris. Maybe I'll make an easy guide for Paris. I already kind of have something in Paris in mind. Very, very simple, so probably I'll do next Paris. But anyways, this is it. This is the guide. Thank you very much for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you next time.